If you or your team is building this little piece of a bridge, it doesn't really matter how great it is if it doesn't fit in well with the rest, right? If you want to go across a bridge, the whole point is to get from A to B. If it's really bumpy or there's bits missing, like that's not good. So big picture, it doesn't matter how good any little piece is if the whole thing doesn't work collectively. So that's the metaphor that we're working with here. I realize probably most of us don't actually build bridges for a living, but as we think about that customer experience, it's about not just our contribution, but being aware of how our contribution slots in with the rest of the team and what the customer is experiencing. Because even if the piece that you build is perfect, if it's slotted into the bigger picture incorrectly, it's going to create a bumpy ride for the customer going over it. I like the bridge analogy because for the most part, if you're someone going over a bridge, getting from A to B, you probably don't know how the bridge was built. You probably don't understand, I certainly don't understand the physics behind it. All I care about is the outcome. I want to get over that bridge safely and hopefully quickly. And that is like such a tiny amount of the effort and thought that went into that bridge. But as a customer, that's all I care about. We certainly want the product or service we provide to be seen as essential. And part of that essentialness is, again, it just works. You get on the bridge and you don't even think for a moment, maybe it won't work, or maybe I should drive 2 hours around the other way. You do it because it's a no-brainer and an essential experience. Let's start steering our analogy back to real life. Crossing the bridge is a customer journey, right? And different people going across that bridge may reasonably have different experiences. They may need or use different resources. They're still trying to get to that same outcome, but there's really more than one kind of flavor to the problem that's being solved. Recognizing that different people have different needs, different experiences is, I think, an important first step.